Alberto Zarate. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 18.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Again, a 1-2. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Stepping into the box, Michael Wolf. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Munson, a 6'1" right-hander, comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box now, Spencer O'Hara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Red Sox leave one. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Harrington, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
On the ground to third. Booth has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
Standing in, Connor Pitts. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Nope. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Boop Bobo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Rays, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Jeffrey Foxx. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Foxx is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Here's Starlin Castro. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That misses, 2-0. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Popped him up. Tavitzi is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-0. Is taken, strike 1. And that one just missed outside. In there, 2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hard ground ball to third. Blue fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
So digging in now, Jeff Pitts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And another foul ball. This is popped up. Foxs has a play. 2 down.
Batting fifth. Designated hitter.
So striding forward now, Hack Winger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. O'Hara is there. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2. Now another 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Derek Strickland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. Down and away, ball 1. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that misses, ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 33 driven in. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Third inning, no score to this point. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike three. Nothing doing for Boston. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Digging in, John Pitts, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Pitts is usually found patrolling the outfield, but he can also get behind the plate, and that's exactly what he's doing in this one.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what, you want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years, be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ask to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Had the green light, 3-1.
Yep, it's 3-1.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. The next 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Sammy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting ninth.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sava Tavitsi. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Missed with a slider.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike three.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Wolf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
In there, 3-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in for Boston, Spencer O'Hara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. tough one to swallow.
Up next for
Here's
the Red
Jason Hayward now.
Sox, center fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman, Jeffrey Fox.
Striding in, Jeffrey Fox. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Pitts is up with it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. At the plate, Hunter hits. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitts, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. He's had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. So striding in, Jeremy Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Leading off for the
Here's
Red
Trevor
Sox.
Plouffe standing in 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out bat.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Derek Strickland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Alberto Zarate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Hits. Waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. But they're on top 2-0. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 46 now for him on the season, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
In now, Hack Winger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The right fielder, number 31.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Missed with a breaking ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Hayward is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Settling in now, Sammy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Winger, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Savantavitsi waits on deck. Runners on first with one down. Three and one. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Savantavitsi.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Center fielder number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Michael Wolf.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder, Michael Wolf.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Spencer O'Hara will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the 2nd out.
The center fielder,
Here's Jason Hayward now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Boof Bobo. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Striding forward now is the DH, Hack Winger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball one. Hits. The runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Willie Avila is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
44, Willie Avila.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jeffrey Fox.
First baseman, Jeffrey Fox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Hits is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plan.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Striding into the box, Trevor Plouffe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Avila, the former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Derek Strickland. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Kloof at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Will Casillas will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alberto.
Into the box now,
Zarate.
Alberto Zarate, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Michael Wolf. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is the knuckleball taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. 5-2 now, Boston. Theodore Koo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Theodore Koo.
Leading off the inning, John Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Hit to short, gloved by Castro, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, number 1.
Now in the box, Sava Tavitsi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 5-2. Leading off the inning, Spencer O'Hara, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
O'Hara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hits, slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jeffrey Foxx, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Pitts is under it. And that retires the side. Red Sox leave one. And it remains 5-2. Rick McGinnis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
3, Rick McGinnis.
Jesse Pitts will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jesse Pitts.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flute barehanded, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Ready for another shot now, Connor Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And they'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Digging in, Boof Bobo, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Wolf sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
In now, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Grady Howry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Popped high in the air. Pitts has a play. 1 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Derek Strickland.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Kloof.
The runner at second with one away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Popped him up. Tavitzi is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox DH, Alberto Zarate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Trevor Rosenthal comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Hack Winger will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this, deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. Into the box now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Solo shot down the line in right as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Quincy Willingham takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 12, Quincy Willingham. The batter, third baseman.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
No outs, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's lost.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Sava Tavitsi. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Ready now, Jesse Pitts. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set, and the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Popped up. Foxs will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box, Connor hits. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Harrington earns his 8th victory of the season. Quincy Willingham records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.